have to stay that way.
Oh, it looks like you have two.
Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And Spiel, this is my logo. Wherever that is, that's where you're going to find us. Phoenix Rampant, Phoenix Rising. All right. And this is a one question, and we're only going to be on for half an hour because it's late for us. Well, it's only 5 o'clock, but we're tired. And I didn't make it yesterday because we went to see my grandson play baseball, and his team won 19 to whatever, 9. They're 12-year-olds. So it was really good. It was fun. And I very much enjoyed myself. So, hi, Nana. I probably pronounced your name wrong too, right?
That's what I would say it.
Yeah, so let me guess. You want to know when you're moving into an apartment, right? So, anyhow, the energy, I don't think it's going to, I keep saying it's going to get better. It's going to get better. That's our dogs playing. I don't think it's going to get better. Not this year. Maybe not till well into 2024. But we can hope it will. So I'm going to go with today, tomorrow. It's a bit of a vacation. After that, it could go downhill or uphill fast, depending on who you are and how you think about it. But right now is a really great time to clear out your old stuff, right?
Did you want me to read it out loud or?
No, it's it's just so that people, if anybody listens to it, they can hear it.
I had a dream last night that I got a letter from the apartment saying that I'll be moving in within the next 5 months. Any insight on this dream?
I don't think it'll be 5 months.
No.
Probably 5 weeks. But there would also be a little bit of fear in your dream that it's not for 5 months, and that would be what causes you to go for the 5 months rather than 5 weeks. 5 weeks should take you into around the 1st of December, right? I don't remember what I said last time. I think it was either December or January, the 1st of January that you'd be moving in. But I don't see it taking 5 months. There's too much of a turnover for one thing in places, in apartment places. So, yeah, I think you're fine. Hi, Maria. I love your sunflowers. You always have the sunflowers. So, as I was saying about the energy, I don't think it's going to slow down for the next little while, but I do think it will start to, I'm not sure, I think maybe we'll start to acclimatize just a tiny bit more. Because after a while, we get used to that which is, it becomes a habit. And because it becomes a habit, we start to get more comfortable with it. Hey, Cody.
Cody asks, "Hi, why does my closest friend Mariela have a boyfriend? Because she wants one? She's been single for so long, and I've been wondering why. Not sure if it's because she's a single mother to a 7-year-old girl, or if it's because she can't find someone who fits her standards.
Doesn't have a
doesn't have a boyfriend.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm taking this. I'll take this from. This isn't psychic, but I'll go back to it. I was a single mom when my daughters were young, and I chose not to have a boyfriend because I was afraid what would happen to them if to them if I had a boyfriend. Then I just ended up going on and on and on, and now they're in their 30s and I still don't have a boyfriend. So part of it is she just loves her child so much that she's afraid to bring in a third party that will mess it up for her. Let me see though what I get from Mariella herself. Basically, she's choosing not to find people because she doesn't want to. She really enjoys the relationship she has with her little one, her 7-year-old, and she knows that this is going to shift and change as they get older. But right now, 7 years old is a really great age to spend time with and be around the kids. So I think, and she doesn't want to mess it up. Basically, that's what it is. It's a subconscious thing, maybe, but it's still how she's dealing with it. So I think you'll find that as the little girl gets older and is a little more confident in herself, she will find somebody probably in the vegetable department just one day out of the blue. Tell her to stay away from dating sites. They're not healthy. She's not going to find somebody who meets her. She's not going to find somebody who meets her needs on a dating site. But tell her it's only probably like 3 years, maybe 2. Okay.
Maria Herrera also says she did the same with her boy.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly normal.
It depends on the mom. I know I did it consciously and everything, but it can be a little lonely, but I wouldn't have changed. I won't change. I wouldn't change it. Not to this day, anyhow. And thank you for Maria, because that's just the way people are. We look after our mothers. Are always going to be mothers, and they'll put their children first, even if they wish they had a relationship. They don't really want a relationship. And looking back, I know I didn't want a relationship, not when my kids were younger. What are they up to? That's my little girl.
Tay asks, hello, do my guides have any messages to help me with what I've been going through lately? It's been rough the past couple of months.
Let's see.
Have you listened to them lately?
Anyhow, let me see. So part of what it is when we're about to change, usually it gets worse, harder for us. And we're letting go of the old energy before we move into the new energy. You have to have a place that's vacant before we can move new stuff in. And usually it's very uncomfortable and very, very it doesn't feel good. If you can acknowledge that it's just leaving, you'll find that it makes it a lot better for you. And the more you stress, the more you solidify it. The less you stress about it, you go, I'm feeling a little down today. Too bad, eh? But the more you go, oh God, I'm feeling really down and blue today, the more it's going to solidify into your life and become. You make it stronger by giving it more power. When you give it more power, you make it stronger. So don't obsess about it. Just go, another day in purgatory. Well, what can I do that's interesting? All right. Good luck with that. Okay.
Jennifer Schwab says, hello, ladies.
Hey,
Hope
Jennifer.
you're having a wonderful day.
Actually, it's been a good day. I'm a little tired, but
It's been a long week.
it's been a long weekend, yeah.
Victoria O asks, did M ever apply to the apartment community that I'm currently living in?
I gotta know.
Nope. Sophia L asks, you see anything in terms of love for me and Hussein in the future? Hussein?
Yeah, it's all right. There's a potential. And I say it's only a potential. It's not a hard and the died fact. But I have a feeling there's something called relationship avoidant, where they become really close. You get too close, they run like crazy. Then they come back, get too close, they run like crazy, and they do this over and over and over again. And I think Hussein has that tendency. It's not that that he doesn't care for you. He probably does care for you deeply. He's just more afraid of the being emotionally close than he is about being alone. So, yes, there is. It may take years, and literally years, for him to get to the place where he can get over his emotionally avoidant behavior. And I think that's a technical term, emotionally avoidant. So you can look it up and find out what I'm talking about. But it's a lot of work. It's a way more work than you think it is.
Maria also adds, I stayed single ever since Alex was born because I was afraid another man would
wouldn't want someone else.
Yeah,
Exactly. And there's some really good guys out there that will do that. They will happily take on another man's child.
Well, my brother-in-law is a perfect example of
that. He's awesome, extremely
he's a great
good with
stepfather to my niece and nephew.
But at the same time, he's older. He's mid to late 30s, and he's been around the block, so he knows that children are valuable. Okay.
Jennifer Schwab adds, my daughter Sydney wants to know if her older dog Engine's back leg will get better. He's showing signs of hip dysplasia. Surgeries.
We use. Elle's going to answer this because she's really good with this.
But when it comes to physical stuff for the dogs, we give them this for breakfast or with breakfast.
It's serapeptase, and we are not doctors.
No, we're not veterinarians. We are not trained, but
this is what we do.
These are our tips and tricks that we use for our own dogs.
We use another thing called Recovery. It's a herbal, and Elle is really, really good at stretching out the back legs.
That is a natural painkiller that we use.
It's all natural. And so is the serapeptase.
Yeah, and then my dogs won't let me go to sleep without giving them a massage.
And this is,
and that's the massage oil we use.
Yeah, it's
DSMO, Life Choice DSMO.
Yeah, and also she stretches their legs out, and also we taught our dogs to do a bow.
Yeah,
and that makes a huge difference. And unfortunately, as the dogs get older, they do develop
arthritis and other issues, but there are ways to help
That will
that
because
process.
doing the operation is 50-50.
Yeah, and they're
I,
still.
I'm not going to go there, I guess, because I'm not. I
No,
can't.
but like doing the operation, yes, it will fix the hip, but
what else
it will
will it cause?
also have the scarring tissue of the operation itself. It
Yeah.
will still, you will still have to deal with the arthritis. You will still have to, and we all, like our kids, we all want our animals to have and live the best life that they can.
But sometimes we just
You
need
have to
to
choose how
the
comfortable.
best option.
Yeah, how comfortable is the life they're going to have with surgery and without.
And honestly,
And if you
we
can-
do well.
Well,
It's a
we've been-
nightly routine, and the dogs demand it now. They're not polite about it anymore.
Nope.
Anyhow, let's go on to the next one.
Andy Brown asks, do you see my friend D moving out of his apartment? He's living with his kid's mother and is going through a lot of issues and problems with her. I'm concerned for his mental health. He will not move.
No, the answer's still the same. I'm sorry. I wish it was different. But this is a lesson he has to learn. And it doesn't matter how much you worry about him.
It will not change.
It is a lesson he needs to learn. And he's also at a point where the known is better than the unknown. And he's also, I think I've said this before, he stays for the children.
Yep. Tay says, thank you. Also, I have been listening to my guides, though sometimes it's hard to hear the answer lately. I will take that to heart and not give the negativity power.
So listen to a lot of on YouTube. There are a lot of meditations. There's this guy, I can't remember his name, but he does a lot of interviews with different mediums, and it's quite an interesting. He's quite okay. What's his name is Next Level Soul Podcast. It's called, and I listened to one today with Bashir, and actually, I haven't paid much attention to Bashir. Honestly, I've seen him here and there, but honestly, listening to him today is really interesting. And then there's Lee Harris. He's on there. There's a lot of people who've died and come back. I forget what that's called. What's that called?
Reincarnation?
No, they're dead.
Near-death experiences?
Near-death experiences. Listen to things like that. They're uplifting. They'll make you feel better. Okay? Hey, Keisha.
Keisha asks, is Mercury intimately involved? Is he cheating on me with another woman? If you do not trust this man, leave this man.
So the answer is, if you put it in your heart, you get a yes or a no feeling. This will tell you probably more truthfully than what I can say. I think you would be better off moving on and leaving this man to his own devices, but that is me. But I think you wouldn't ask me that question if you didn't already know.
Yeah. If you wouldn't ask the question if there was no reason to question it.
And you don't strike me as the kind of woman who's jealous just for the sake of, my guy talked to a woman. Ooh.
Yeah.
You don't strike me that kind. You strike me as being pretty down to earth and balanced most of the time. Are you guys having fun?
Tolly, So we have another couch down here, and my boy Tully, he trots 2 steps and then leaps, but he's not quite close to the other couch, so he kind of just floop.
So he fell halfway on.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of a goofball. Okay. I like the name Sunny Days.
Maria Herrera asks, "What do you see for me in the coming next
In terms of money?
2 months in terms of money?" Thank you.
Unfortunately, you're going to enjoy Christmas too much and probably you'll spend a little bit more than you intended. But so pay your bills first, then pay and buy your groceries first, then buy the Christmas presents. But I actually see you enjoying Christmas a lot, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think you're going to make a lot of your Christmas presents this year. Unfortunately, money will be a tad tight, but not to the point of you going under. But do think about making your own Christmas presents this year. Mostly because I think you'll enjoy it. Because it doesn't really save you a lot of money by buying the materials.
No,
but it's more. Food, it sure makes a lot more fun.
Food and DIY projects hold more memories than the physical bought gifts.
Yeah.
We have more memories surrounded with Thanksgiving, or Christmas. My aunt can't cook a turkey or hasn't been able to cook a turkey to save her life, and there is video evidence that she's caught 1 or 5 turkeys on literal fire
and going push out the window into the snowbank.
This is turkey. I remember this one funny memory that's hilarious. That is
they do have that
memory.
They do have it on video of it being
tossed out. The first time we met, my brother-in-law was surrounded by food. Food is a culture, and it is a way for people to enjoy a celebration without stressing out over what gifts do I need to get.
That's not what she asked.
No, but
we do enjoy when we do Christmas and we do New Year's or Thanksgiving. We generally do it. We generally make food and give it as gifts, basically.
Yeah. And that is basically what you were suggesting, because you always say her food is divine.
I'm pretty certain of it, yes.
So, if you're going to make something you're going to be able to enjoy, both doing, eating, and offering to others.
Yeah.
That they will also enjoy.
But also, I see her doing other things.
100%. But food is a big part of holidays.
Yeah, for us, it's the main part. Last year we got a bread tin that you cook bread in, and we bought some. We made it into a big chocolate bar, basically, because my ex and
his wife
have a really strong sugar tooth.
Yeah,
and
more my dad than my stepmom.
But yeah. So we made a chocolate bar, the size of a bread.
Yeah, a 9x8 bread tin.
It's probably 4x9. Yeah, I don't know. It does. It was huge. Anyhow,
it was a fun little treat.
Well, big treat.
A homemade Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
Or stick.
Yeah, we had fun. We didn't eat it ourselves, though.
No. But Sunny Day says hi. Jennifer Schwab says thank you so much. So much great advice to help the fur babies feel better.
It really works.
Does the oils help your dog's skin? Engine gets dry skin and bumps on his back.
We don't.
I wash them down. They like coconut oil. Our dogs, they'll lick it off of each other. But I have used coconut oil.
And you can give it inside too.
Yeah. Also, I wash them because they don't like being in the shower. I will cloth bath them with a touch of apple cider vinegar, and
That helps, actually.
like a cup, not a cup, but a tablespoon or a capful of cider vinegar, and to a full bowl of water, or half water to, and then I rub them down with that, and that helps. But for skin issues, coconut oil and
you can take it internally with,
as well. Yeah.
and if you don't have another animal to lick it off, you can rub it on.
Yeah.
I swear by coconut oil. I use it in my hair, and
it's a product we use too for ourselves.
We go through a gallon a month because we use it for everything. Let's continue, hon.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking if there's anything else off the top of my head that they can try. I can't think of anything, but Tay says, I subscribed to him when you sent me a link to him a couple weeks ago. I will listen to one of the meditations later. I've been watching him a lot lately.
He's very interesting. I really find him interesting.
Keisha says, yes, so true. Thank you.
Sorry about that, Keisha.
Patricia says, hi, Alicia and Elle. Next 4 weeks reading, please. How are you both? Okay.
We're okay. Let's see, Patricia. Can I have your pyramid, or your inverted pyramid? Just for a second.
Yeah.
Let's see, Patricia. After the 28th, and after the shadow of the 28th, I think it's the 28th for the second part of the eclipse, life, I think, gets a little bit less intense for you. It's a bit chilly where you are this time of year. And I just wanted this one. There's something bright coming up for you. Have you met a man, have you met a man yet? Because if you haven't, there's a potential that you're going to meet somebody really cool. I think somebody you'll really like. And you know where we keep seeing Spain? Maybe he's somebody from that region or something. Because I don't think he's from where you live. What else? There's sparks of joy, more sparks of joy than I usually see for you. As usual, keep on working on your intuition, and keep working on it, because it's getting stronger and stronger, and you're going to utilize it more and more, to the point where you may actually utilize it to create a money stream. So Jennifer, you were asking about your daughter, and I said, I don't know if I can do that, but I made this for my daughter, and and I have a heart-shaped, it's got metal on the edges, and it has a heart, and I have a heart shape or a star shape that would be fine for a little girl, if you're interested. And I have lots of different stones. Can I give that back to you? I have lots of little stones that are protection and everything like that. With your interest, let me know. And if you do that, I'll make it for you, and just ask you for the price of mailing it, because yeah.
All right. Maria Herrera says, you both right. Jennifer Schwab asks if for herself, do you see my husband and I getting along better once we move from Iowa? Moving to Iowa was not good for our relationship at all. We struggled more once we moved here.
Once he gets out of the environment into a different environment, it will take him a little while to relearn or unlearn what he learned in Iowa. He tries really hard. He tries really hard to be the man he thinks you want, to the point where he kind of gives up. And maybe he doesn't know who or what you want. And so what he's trying to attain is something that's not attainable. And I know that's not what you asked. It will, honestly, though, it will depend on him whether or not he chooses to relax and unwind, because he's wound up like a spring, tight like a spring. If he chooses to let that go and chooses to fall into a group that stresses less, he will at least start. He'll come part way back to what he was. Okay. I would like to give you more. I would like to give you more positive feedback, but at this point, it's kind of, he may or may not.
Patricia amends, sorry, that should be Hope. Hope you are both okay.
Oh, that's how I read it.
Yeah, no, it's been a long Monday for all of us.
It's a long day. It has been long, but I missed yesterday, and I'd like to keep it. I like to try to keep it. So with I say I'm going to do something, I like to do it.
Yeah. Divine Empress asks, hi dear, please give me a message from Krishna and Shiva.
Well, I'm going to choose one, but not both, because they're pretty strong, powerful gods, honestly. And I've run into Lord Shiva a few times.
Also, we know that they're Indian gods.
Yeah.
We respect their deities.
We do. But Lord Shiva and we have had our discussions. So I will talk. I like Krishna much better, honestly. Hang on. So Lord Krishna, or Krishna, says there's a something coming up in your culture where you, which is an observance. He's asking you to do a special observance for him. And he says at that time he will come to you and give you, a blessing, but also information, or more information about what you're asking about specifically. And I can't see exactly what he's talking about. It's something that's round. It could be a coconut. It could be a rock. I cannot tell. Or it could be something completely else. But it's something where whatever you do, it's a physical act for spiritual energy. And he says he will bless you and give you divine guidance at that time. And he's also very pleased with you. Okay, does that make sense? Good luck.
Jennifer says, yes, Haley would love the heart and stones you choose for Victoria. And a star for Anthony with stones you choose. I will send you the money for both.
Okay, so a heart and a star. I will do. They're not very big. That's one of the reasons, and I can do them easily.
Yeah. Trisha adds, there's a full moon eclipse in Taurus on the 28th.
It is the 28th. Okay.
Which is your fourth house of home, and I think your husband is Taurus, so big changes for you towards Jennifer.
That's for Jen. Oh, that's really cool.
just I guess adding on top of.
Yeah, no, whatever. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And then Patricia adds, "Wow, Elisha, a man coming into my life that came out of the blue. I'm so pleased and uplifting. So pleased and an uplifting reading. Thank you for the uplifting reading.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for seeing that."
Well, it's time, isn't it? We've been. How many light workers have been alone for so many? It feels like centuries, right? And it's time that I've noticed a lot more. I have noticed that a lot more light workers are meeting their people, and it's really good. It's time.
The Divine Empress says, "Thank you a lot, dear, both of you, my dear ladies. Love you, love and blessings to you both."
So Leo sign, huh?
Did you want me to read it out?
No, I just Tarot Divine Empress.
Yeah,
she wants
I
the love
read it.
messages for me. I don't.
No, I read what I read.
Yeah, I know, but I don't understand what
Because she's agreeing. She's saying, yes, go do Krishna, which you were already doing as she was putting it out. So I skipped that entirely because it's not important.
Okay.
Was not relevant.
Okay.
This is why you have me.
That's why I'm getting a little bit tired. Can you tell? There's another thing I'm starting to make. I'm starting to make a owl, and it's simple, but I haven't got the head part on, but I've got the wings and the tail.
Jennifer Schwab says, "Thank you so much, Elisha, for your message about my husband and I. I understand everything you explained. I love him and have wanted to make it better, but felt we're stuck in some kind of negative rut."
Well, unfortunately, it's his negative rut, and unless he chooses to change that, it's that's the problem. He can't see. He can't see what you want, so he keeps trying. And what he thinks you want is not what you want, and he doesn't understand that. He thinks you need more money to make you happy. He needs a better job to make you happy. When truth is, you just need him to make you happy. It's okay.
And then it's just a conversation between Jennifer and Patricia.
All right. Are you querying ascendant? Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's 40 minutes, close enough. I think we can call it quits. And I am a tad tired.
Yeah.
So
it's been a long couple weeks.
It's been a long couple of weeks. It's going to be a long week the rest of the week, and
I do feel he shows me two different personalities sometimes. Can you make an owl for Taylor as well? Okay.
I will. First of all, I have to learn how to make it, and once I learn how to make it, I will make it because, I'm caught up. Because it's actually really cute, but you can't see it because I actually bought this, so I didn't have to go onto the go back and spend 5 hours trying to figure out what they're saying. Can you see that between the lines? That's what the owl will look like right there. It looks really cute, and it's not really that hard. I just don't want to go back and go through the YouTube for 5 hours. Well, it's 15 minutes. Oh, I'm not going to do from Lord Shiva. Like I said, I've run into him before. Thank you. Okay, so I think we can call it.
Yep.
Okay.
Tay says, "Thank you both for the live. It was lovely. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day."
I'm planning on hitting the bed early.
Mm-hmm.
That's my plan. I've been doing doing more work on the resin, and I've spent the last couple weeks either cooking or painting. Let's see.
Jennifer says, thank you both for your time and energy. I appreciate it so much. You've helped us a lot. Many blessings. Namaste.
It's our pleasure, honestly.
Divine says, I'm pleased to see you both. Thank you. Tay Tay says, the owl is indeed very cute.
What you can see of it, it's cute.
All right, let's close it off.
Okay.
I am pulling the mom, get off the phone.
Yeah. It's good to see you too, Patricia. Bye, everybody. Namaste. Namasko. End stream. Bye.